morning on day 4. We are working on anchoring our tent because it is trying to fly away over this valley here.
Do you remember how many miles we're aiming for today?
12.
12.1 to Spaniard Knob campsite. All right. It's been another adventurous night with the wind. Thank you, Madeline and Abigail, holding it down. And Gideon.
We're the Six-Pack Hikers.
All right, we made it up out of Tesnatee Gap. Beautiful view. How was that climb?
Not that bad.
Oh, I'm glad sunshine. If that's your
see like 12 miles from.
maybe. Madeline is always in good spirits. It was a tough climb, but beautiful view here. So coming up out of Hogpen Gap, we walked past a campsite with 3 women. Their trail names were 10 Speed, Sherpa, and Woodstock. And 10 Speed's one of our subscribers, so hey 10 Speed! But it was so good to see them. We got to stop and chat for a few minutes before heading on. But it's definitely a bright spot in any day on trail so far to see anybody, but especially folks who have been following our journey. So thank you for that.
We're getting a taste of Virginia with the recent climbs we've been doing. Taking a break after a mile of flat, basically. Some simple ups and downs.
Not much up.
Very thankful. Out of
first one.
Right, Tesnatee Gap was steep.
Tesnatee.
And now we're gonna do another 3.8
Head down to water.
to get a good source of water, fill up our bottles, then continue on to camp. Awesome.
All right.
Getting water from the best flowing source we've probably seen all trail.
It's so cold.
Cold and refreshing. Gideon's drinking his. Hey, buddy.
Hey Gideon, what you doing?
I'm filtering water. Super hard.
It's hard work, but we are very, very excited to have this super cold, fresh water on a warm day. Finally got some shade. So it is lunchtime on the trail. We're cooking lunch instead of waiting till dinner to cook it.
Yep.
To cook dinner. So what's for lunch?
So we've got loaded mashed potatoes with jerky and sun-dried tomatoes. We've added butter to it and some spices.
Salt.
It's gonna be
garlic powder.
amazing.
Smoked paprika.
So we've had a few little climbs today, but nothing crazy. Most of the, maybe not most, but over half of the trail has been pretty cruisy, which has been such a welcomed break. At lunch, we met a couple of thru hikers, Sketchbook and Mr. Freeze, and they are headed to the same campsite as we are, so we'll get to catch up with them later. Hopefully, if the wind isn't too bad, we can do a fire, but we're not quite sure. It's supposed to get down into the upper 20s tonight, so instead of our normal 3 tents, we're going to do 2, just to keep as much warmth as we can. I hope the sound of the wind is coming through. We're very hopeful our campsite is not windy. The past 2 nights we've had crazy high wind. We will cope if that's the case again. We are 0.4 from trail, and the trail has turned into rocks. It's been this way for, gosh, a mile maybe now. So it's really slowed us down, but we will be there soon. So we are at this beautiful campsite, but unfortunately it's in the wind again. So we consolidated. We're just in 2 tents tonight. Got a few other folks staying here as well. We were hopeful for a campfire, but there's just no way with the wind. It's actually kind of quiet at the moment. I'm gonna go see what's happening in this tent. Hey, knock knock.
Hello.
Can I say hello on video? Yeah. I forgot to pull my phone out like all day, so there's almost nothing for today. So how's it going in this tent?
Good. Pretty good. We were playing with the Rubik's Cube.
Oh, cool. Hey, bud. Think you're gonna stay warm tonight?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, it's cold out there.
It is very cold out here. I'm glad your tent is
I'm
warmer.
about to solve it.
Okay, watching. Nicely done. All right, well, good night, guys. See you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.
All right, so we are up on, what was it, Spaniard's Knob?
Spaniard's Knob. We just finished setting up the inside of our tent. I'm journaling because I decided to take track of our journey crazily. And we're really grateful for a tent that keeps us from the wind.
Oh my gosh, because the wind is howling again.
Yes.
How are you doing, Nami? Oh, so you're stretching?
I am stretching.
Getting tickled. I think that's a way to get an injury.
Injuries are good.
So we've got our water bottles in the tent tonight. I've got one behind me because why, Naomi?
They might freeze.
They will freeze.
And then we can't drink them.
Yeah, it's supposed to get down to the upper 20s.
We
and
could
the
drink
wind.
ice. You crush it up. It turns into water.
All right, so it is 6:15 p.m.
And we are going to bed.
We are in the tent. Naomi's over there, but doesn't want to be on this video, which is fine. And it's so warm in here, right?
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm wearing 3 coats.
It's warmer in here than outside, but it is quite chilly. So what stood out about today? I know you wrote your journal entry. What were
Lots and lots of rocks.
That was at
near
the end, near the end.
And then trail magic.
Yes, we met Courtney, who thru hiked in 2023.
And she gave me gummy clusters.
Yeah, she had a bag of candy. It was kind of funny. She said she felt creepy the way she offers trail magic, but she's like, "You want any candy?"
Old lady.
And we're like, yes, we actually do. Please give us some. She had her dog Jake with her, so that was fun. What else stood out about today? Anything?
The really good water source.
We did. So Georgia hasn't had rain for a little bit, and so which we're thankful because it makes the trail like amazing to hike on.
Amazing.
But then in far out, all of these water sources
are dry.
Yeah, we get to them and there's nothing there.
It's like, oh, there's a divot.
Yes.
Oh.
So we got to the super flowy one and we all cameled up, didn't we? And then David and I had extra heavy packs because we knew there was not another water source until past our campsite. And so I carried...
I helped carry some too.
You did carry some earlier, you're right. I carried 2.5 liters. That was like 5, almost 6 pounds of water.
6
and
pounds.
David was carrying 2 liters or 2.5, I don't remember.
Water weighs a lot.
Yes, so my pack was like 40 pounds for those last climbs on the rocks. That was hard. So tomorrow we have a choice between...
We're doing 14 miles.
Well, we have a choice between 7 miles and 14.6.
Or 27.
No, because in between those two is the tippy top of a mountain called Trey Mountain, and tomorrow night it's supposed to get down to like 20, and so we don't really want to be at like 4,400 feet above sea level if we can be at 3,000 instead. So we'll see how it goes, but anyway.
Yep.
Time to go to bed.
So,
Oh, not yet.
shout out to my friends Presley and Mystique watching from home mountains of North Carolina. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.